This is Alexis with the Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter in Georgetown, Texas. What you see in the far, that is our adoption building, but because I'm working on stray and special housing, we are here in front of our services building. We do prefer to call it services and not intake because we want our focus. Yes, obviously we intake strays and we do surrenders by appointment in this building, but we also provide resources and services to the community, and we want people to think of that when they think of our shelter instead of this is just where you drop off stray animals. So as you approach, we do have some signage. We utilize Petco Love Lost here, so we have some of their signage out front, not just here by the door but out by the street, that is both in English and Spanish. We start our advertising of foster to finder, or sorry, finder to foster, right when you're approaching. So we had these signs made. The Boy Scouts made the bigger sign, and then we had the smaller sign inside printed. But right here, we unfortunately have communities near us that have shelters that are not open intake shelters that are not taking in strays. So we have sadly had to resort to letting people know that we cannot take in animals from other jurisdictions. We also, here in the front, have this reunion station. This is the first of many. This is the first one we installed, and we have 6 more upstairs that we are having individual companies help finance. We've already purchased them, but finance and maintain them on at their location. We're focusing on the city of Round Rock currently because it is our largest intake for the county. We're going to enter. This is our services lobby. Again, signage right when you come in, kind of promoting that finder to foster. As you come in, this is where our staff is. This was originally our adoption lobby turned into services. One of the pieces of technology that we have utilized here at the shelter is all of our intake. Most of our forms are done with an iPad, and then those forms are sent to us via email, or just they live on the Laserfish. So we've got our foster forms in here, any intake stray forms, and community service forms. This is our feral housing. It is in a hallway off of our main cat stray hold area. It is quiet in here, no foot traffic, hardly ever, just staff that comes in here cleans, our med team. We do not have double compartment housing for our ferals. The idea is any feral cat that we have here should be in and out within 7 days max. So coming in, getting altered, this kitty is, as you can probably tell, very upset that I'm hanging out here. But here's another kitty that they're kept in here. We do have a barn cat adoption program. So we highly promote people to take the cats back. In fact, we have a relocation fee if they are refusing to take the cat back to where it came from, after it's altered, of course. Hey, kitty. Oh, this one, he was talking to me. He says, I don't like it. We will get you out of here soon. But if the citizen comes in with a cat and it is not a friendly adoptable cat, we contact them. Oops, zoom in on the kitty. There we go. We contact them, ask them to release the cat, and if they don't, they have to pay a $60 relocation fee. This is our cat stray hold area. So adult cats, or kittens that have been to foster and are coming back for adoption, are located in this room. This is one of our new stray hold kitties. Hello. But this is our stray hold area. We will place a towel over kitties who are very stressed, or if they're not doing well, just to kind of give them some more peace and quiet. We can put some tasks on here. We've got some info because we do get some reptiles on occasion, so we have some fact sheets on how to take care of them in a shelter. If we had small animals, so birds, rabbits, guinea pigs that come in as a stray, they are placed in this area temporarily until they are moved upstairs for adoption. One of the areas of special housing that we have at our shelter, we do have several pet brooders for our kitten room. This is one's vacant. This one does have 2 little kitties, but I don't want to contaminate them with any cooties or germs I might have. But we have set up, we keep statuses. Our vet has made this. We weigh them every single day, multiple times a day, but this is one of our special housing areas. We do not house large animals here at our shelter, just chickens, other kinds of fowl like geese, ducks, obviously not wild ducks, but this is one of our chicken coops. It was made by the Boy Scouts, and it's really great and well put together. We just had a chicken adopted actually like today, so it needs to be cleaned out. We have the dirty sign so staff knows it needs to be cleaned out, but it's got this nice bottom area, this inside area, which we can contain him in there if we need to. Or I say him, he's not in here. And then what's really nice is this back part opens so that, you know, when we do need to clean it out, you can access the top part. This is our old adoption area, which we've turned into ringworm isolation. We do not have tons in here right now, but I'll go in. These little guys. Unsure if staff's clean in here yet. It's our ringworm. So like I said, it's our old adoption kennels. There's only 30. Our shelter now has 150 adoption kennels. This was definitely not adequate, but we decided to turn it into a ringworm isolation. Reason for that, one, when our isolation was in the back, kittens stayed at the shelter much longer because people couldn't see them. So we will adopt out kittens that have ringworm or adult cats with ringworm, and we then offer to either let them foster and they'll cover the cost of treatment, or they can adopt and decide to take that treatment on themselves. We've got some of these guys are a little spicy. Hey guy, and this room is really terrible. The light is really bad in here. Oh, don't argue with me. Okay. I know, you're so cute though. So yes, and this is one of the spaces that the staff cleans last because of the ringworm. We don't want it to spread. But our cats, because they have access to sunlight and double compartment housing, I believe this helps them get rid of the ringworm a lot faster. And it provides a space where people can see them. And so they actually go to foster a lot faster because people come in to our services lobby, they see them, they say, oh, they're cute, we explain, and a lot of times they'll go to foster if the people are wanting to potentially adopt. So it has greatly helped. Little kitty, so mad. These little black and white kitties all came in together and it just will not. There we go. Awesome, thanks. This is our cat intake space. This is where we do our intake exams for cats and kittens. Well, mostly for cats. Kittens we restrict to the kitten room. But it's very small, but it does house everything that we needed. We did go to these enclosed cabinets. We used to have open shelves, but of course, when cats get loose, they knocked everything on the ground. So the enclosed cabinets are a much better option. Our shelter was never developed or designed to have enrichment spaces or any of the specialized housing, so we tend to make do. So this is some of our enrichment supplies in our main building. We've got some fear, anxiety, and stress. This QR code. So if volunteers or staff have some issues with behavior or medical, we have different QR codes available for them to submit reports if they see behavior that is alarming or medical issues that are alarming. In our cat adoption area, we have our cat enrichment. We have toys. We generally soak all the toys in catnip. We recently got tons of these laser pointers, which we are careful with. Chicken churro treats, different toys. These are dog toys, but we do use sometimes dog toys for kick toys for cats, or cuddly for kittens, cuddly animals for kittens. So this is just one space in cat adoption. We also have, this is not necessarily, well, enrichment, and then our grooming supplies are here for enriching them with grooming. But we also have our color stickers for our cat color behavior. Certain cats that get lick mats, so any kind of specialized feeder normally is kept back here in our workroom, which has all of our supplies. We've got our kind of behavior kitties that we're working on. Again, this is a way for staff volunteers to get signed in. We have information on our color levels, and we have our cat information. We have QR codes that we use for both behavior and medical. They can report an issue, medical or a behavior concern, via a QR code that is a laserfish form, and they can upload photos to it and video, so that our behavior team and medical team can use those things for assessments on whether to increase or decrease the cat's color level.